Good afternoon. Welcome back to Columbus High Blue Devils baseball. This afternoon we got the Columbus High freshmen facing off against the Central Red Devil freshmen. Lucas Stewart on the mound for Columbus High. Delivers strike one. Carter Dixon behind the plate. Paxton Wyatt over on first. Nathaniel Nell on second base. Pitch is swung on, dribbled back to the pitcher. Stewart jogs first, throws to Paxton. That's one down. Lane Chesser at shortstop. David Ritchie at third. Luke Main in left field. Dress Chambers in center. And Tavares Lewis Jr. over in right field. One out on a quick tapper back to the mound. Stewart fires and delivers. Ball one. Actually, strike one. Two pitch just outside, runs the count full here. Ball four is going to send the first Central Red Devil down to first base. Carter Dixon checks back to the runner on first. 3 balls, no strikes here. Ball four is going to put runners now on first and second for Central. First pitch is in there for Stewart. Central sending up a large-looking human here. Big guy for a freshman. Taps back to the mound. Stewart bobbles over to third. Safe. In there by a blade of grass. Ritchie caught the slide in the ankle there, but he's all right. Stewart back to the mound. Bases loaded now. First pitch in there for a strike. Stewart trying to work out of a jam here. Bases loaded, one out. Bases loaded. Stewart comes set. Fires. Tapper back to the mound. They're going to come home. Unable to make the play. Runner's going to score. Strike one in there. Base is still loaded. One in for Central now. Drez Chambers comes in, makes a great play. He's throwing home. They keep the runner at third. He was tagging up on the play. Great play by Drez Chambers there. 2 outs now. Base is still loaded. Swing and a miss there makes it 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Tapper back to the mound. Chesser to home. They get him there for the force. And that's going to end the inning for Central. 1 run scored. On 1 hit and an error. Columbus Blue Devils coming up to bat. Lane Chesser is going to lead off for the Blue Devils. Take strike one. Customary for a freshman game, we don't have a lineup card up here, so we don't know who's pitching. But it's number 5. 1-1 to Chesser. Third pitch is low, makes it 2-1. Blue Devils varsity team went over to Central last night. Foul ball over onto Forest Avenue, or not quite, hit the netting. Blue Devils varsity ended up taking the loss last night, 11-1. Tough night for the Devils. Central always puts together a good team. 3 years running now, they've been state champions, or in the state championship, I believe. Good to see Biscuit out there.
Keep your head on it.
Enjoyed that conversation watching Gavo pitch. 2-2 now to Chesser. Pitcher shakes. Chesser calls time. We reset. Chesser gets hit in the thigh. He's going to head down to first. No outs. Base runner on first. Nathaniel Nell up to bat. A little bit of a delay figuring out what happened. Nell bunted. Looked like it made contact with him, or it was landed foul or something. Made it 0-1. Check back to the runner on first. Central pitcher comes set, delivers. Attempted bunt. It's going to be strike 2. Chesser takes second with a stolen base there. Strike 3 looking. Sends Nell down on strikes. Carter Dixon up to the plate. He takes outside. Chesser's going to scamper to third. He's in safely. No play there. Carter Dixon gets hit by a pitch. He's a wrestler. He's a catcher. That's not going to hurt him. He heads down to first and third now for Columbus. Lucas Stewart up to bat. Dixon steals second on ball one. Stewart fouls that back out of play. Couple cars back there. It feels convenient, but it's only a good place to learn a lesson about where not to park during a ball game. That one lands for strike two, makes it 1-2. High and tight, makes it 2-2. That's going to be inside. Load them up for Columbus. Stewart heads down to first. Base on balls. David Ritchie up to bat. Stewart fooled everyone. I had him down for a walk. Three, 2. And we did it all again. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Columbus. And again, David Ritchie steps in. Ball too high makes it 2-1. Two now to David Ritchie. Swing and a miss is going to send him down on strikes. He heads back to the Columbus High dugout. Drez Chambers comes up. Made the nice throw in the top half of the inning to keep the runner at third. 2 balls, no strikes. Chambers. Two pitch is low. Runs the count full. Catches the outside corner. Strikes Therese Chambers out. Brings the home half to a close. No runs on no hits. We go to the top of the second. Central leads 1-0. Lucas Stewart back out for the second inning. Throws strike one. Gets ahead early. 3-1 now. Swung on, fouled straight back. Makes the count full here for Stewart. Called third strike there on the outside corner. Stewart with a strikeout. It's going to make it 2 outs now. Two balls, no strikes. I believe we're back up to the top of the lineup here. Two one. Three balls, one strike now. Runner goes. Dixon fires to second. They're going to get him. Nice throw from Dixon. Chesser applies the tag. Columbus is out of the inning. Central still leads 1-0. Blue Devils coming to bat. Big number 21, Paxton Wyatt, comes up to the plate. 6'3", Dual sport athlete, played basketball this year. Takes ball one low. Swing and a miss off the end of the bat. Grounded to second. They scoop it up, throw to first. One down here for the Blue Devils. Tavares Lewis Jr. up, takes strike one. One ball, two strike now to Lewis. Pitch stays down, makes it 2-2. See Feggins up to the plate. Ground ball foul over to third. Strike three looking's going to send the Blue Devils back to the dugout. Ends the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Central 1, Columbus 0. Strike one in there for Stewart. Starts the top of the third. Second pitch down makes it 1-1. Ball two, just a touch inside. 2-1 now. Stewart delivers. In there for strike two, makes it 2-2. Single there for Central. Goes out to Tavares Lewis. He gets it back in. No outs, runner on first here. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Tap back up the middle. No, couldn't quite get the handle. E4 there, and runners at first and second. No out. First pitch foul back. 0-1 count here for Stewart. Runners on first and second. A little bit of trouble brewing. Fouled straight down makes it 0-2. Bit inside. Dixon scoops it up quickly, keeps the runners from advancing. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Stewart ready, delivers. In there for strike 3, looking. Big first out there. Double play gets you out of the inning. Stewart delivers in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 low makes it 1-1. 1 out here. Runners on first and second. Outside makes it 2-1. Just low. Makes it 3-1. Pitch stays up high. Is going to load the bases here for Central. Still 1 out. Number 44 for Central comes to bat. First pitch in there for strike one for Stewart. One ball, one strike now. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. Ground ball. Stewart's up with it. He's going to come home. Overthrows Carter Dixon. Run's going to score on an error there. Central 2, Columbus 0. Base is still loaded, 1 out. Just outside. Throw gets away from Stewart on the way back. Nothing hurt there. One ball, no strikes. One and one now. Didn't scrape enough. The outside corner makes it 2-1. 3-1 now. Important pitch here. Stewart readies. Delivers. Hard ground ball in the 6 hole. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs score. Hard single out to left field there. Puts 2 more on the board for Central. Makes it 4-0. Three balls, no strikes. In there for strike 1, makes it 3-1. Full count. Called out on strikes. Number 2 heads back to the dugout. 2 outs now. Pop up. Nell calls everybody off. He makes the grab. Columbus ends the top of the first there for Central. They scored 3 on 2 hits. Columbus comes up to bat. Central leading 4-0. Player coach Vinny Atkinson going out to first base there. Brought up the injured list during Tuesday's broadcast. Forgot to mention Caden Collins. He's out this year. Sophomore. Had a fractured ankle. Wish him well. Can't wait to see him back out here. 0-1 to Luke Main. He gets hit. And he heads down to first. It's going to bring up the top of the order in Lane Chesser. Strike one to Chesser. Off the end of the bat, Chesser lines it foul.
Anything?
Makes it 0-2. Emergency Hack fouls it back. Stays alive. 0-2. Pitch was down at Lane's feet. Makes it 1-2. Another one fouled back, starting to pile up the pitches here.
Keep your head on it.
Count remains 1-2. Landed for strike three. It's going to be one down for the Blue Devils. Runner on first. Nathaniel Nell up. Grounder to short. Short comes in hard. Makes the throw over to first. They get him in time. It's going to be two down here. Runner on second. Carter Dixon up. First pitch to Dixon missed. Second pitch foul down the left base line. 2-1 to Dixon now. Fouled straight down makes it 2-2. Strike 3 called on Dixon. Retires the home half of the third inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Central leading 4-0. Pitching change for Columbus. Paxton Wyatt out to pitch here in the fourth inning. First pitch fouled off. Wyatt gives chase. Dixon gives chase. Height won the battle on the last one. Paxton made the play. First pitch, fly to right. Tavares Lewis comes in. He makes the play. Foul back makes it 1-1 here. Curveball, swing and a miss, makes it 2-2. Another curveball just missed high. Runs the count full, 3-2. And that one stays down. Base on balls. Runner at first now for Central. 2 outs. Lined into short center. Chambers scoops it up, throws it back into the infield. Central runner went first to third. Runners now on first and third. Two outs. One 0 pitch on the way, misses high, makes it 2-0. Swing and a miss makes it 2-1. Wyatt delivers just inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Curveball misses low. Is going to send a Central batter down to first. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. No balls, 1 strike. Breaking pitch is in there, makes it 0-2. Check swing was dribbled to first. Z. Faggins scoops it up. He steps on the bag. That's going to retire the side. Columbus gets out of it. Score still 4-0 Central. Couple scores from around the area. Morgan County had a big win against Greenbrier last night, 6-5. Wesleyan Wolves beat Fellowship Christian 6-4. Line shot there from Stewart, snagged out of the air by the shortstop. One down for the Blue Devils. Glenwood was victorious over Calvary 9-0. Hit hard. Out to the left. That's down. Richie touches second. Thinks about third. He's in there with a stand-up double. Runner on second now for Derez Chambers. Out of order? Two balls, one strike now to Derez Chambers. Three-two now to Chambers. Chambers pops it up. Shallow center. They make the grab. Two down now. Wyatt fouls it towards third base. Count still 0-2 here. One ball, two strikes. Fouls it off over into Forest Avenue. Count still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Paxton Wyatt goes down. Columbus gets one run on one hit. Makes your score Central 4, Columbus 1. We go to the top of the fifth. Paxton Wyatt's going to come out for his second inning of work. Starts off the first batter with a strike. That was a good looking pitch that just missed. 1-1. Check swing, yes he did. One ball, two strikes. Check swing. Dixon out quickly. He gets that drop third strike. Throws it down to Z Feggins. They get the first out. Curveball lands, makes it 0-1. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. started to go, held up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses, runs it full. Swing and a miss there. Paxton Wyatt strikes him out. 2 down now. Ground ball to Richie. Richie scoops it up, throws it across the diamond over to Fagans. He struggles with the sun, but makes the play. 3 up, 3 down there for Wyatt. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Central leading 4-1. Fun part of the gig here is watching freshmen come out, seeing how they're looking, developing. That was a fun inning to watch there from Wyatt. A lot of off speed. Located. 2 strikeouts. Good solid inning. Lewis fouls it back, makes it 0-1. Ground ball foul past third base. Oh-2 curve misses. A little bit high. Makes it 1-2. catches the outside corner there, sends Lewis back to the dugout. Big Z up. Z took ball one low, swung and missed at the second one, makes it 1-1. Breaking pitch stays high, makes it 2-1. Pitch was in there, makes it 2-2. Having a big time discussion about bigs, seeds. Pitch stays low to Z. He runs the count full. I want to see Z get a hold of one here. Pops it up. Third base in, calls off the pitcher, secures the grab. It's going to retire Z. Luke Maine up. Swings at the first one and misses. 0-1 on him now. I'll spill the tea. Apparently the trick is 2 bags of taco seeds, 1 bag of ranch. You've got yourself a heck of a concoction. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Maine. Ground ball past third. Count remains 1-2. Started to go, held back. 2-2 now. Trying to keep the bottom half of the inning alive here. Takes ball 3 up. And takes ball 4 down. Luke Maine's going to head over to first. It's going to bring up the top of the lineup, Lane Chesser.
Line drive, let's go.
Lane hits it hard. It's at the shortstop. He takes the short route to second. Fielder's choice there. Going to retire the side. Central still leads 4-1. Jerez Chambers going to come out in the 6th inning here for the Blue Devils. If you want to hear a story about true heartbreak, your favorite announcer just tried to order a devil fries and we're out of barbecue. Walk sent the first runner to first. Missed pickoff, set him to second. 1-1 count here for Derez Chambers. Fouls it back to make it 2-2 now. Curveball lands. Strikeout for Derez Chambers. Tried to catch the runner on second sleeping. One down now. Foul back into the netting. 0-1. Good looking pitch there. Missed just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, 2-1. Hard ground ball to Richie. He knocks it down, throws to first. Not in time. Runner on second took third on the throw. Going to be first and third here with 1 out. Be an infield single there. Chambers comes set, delivers. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss there makes it 1-1. I believe this is the first time I've seen Derez pitch. He looks good. Mixing speeds. Pitches are all competitive for the most part. Runner goes. Almost overslid the bag. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball stayed up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third now with 1 out. Swing and a miss right by him. Blew him away. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Carter completes it to Feggins. Two down now. Runners on second and third. Means he only forces at first. Gets away from Dixon. Runner on third scores. A little bit unfortunate there. It's going to make your score 5-1 Central. Central. Chambers from the windup. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That one reaches down and tickles the bottom of the zone, makes it 1-2. Curveball, emergency swing. Awkward foul off towards the central dugout. Count remains 1-2. Swung on, a pitch in the dirt. Dixon gathers it up, puts the tag on. Really like what I saw there from Jerez Chambers. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Columbus trailing 5-1. Score update from around the city. Calvary leads Pike Road 1-0 in the bottom of the first. The end of the first. Going to the second. Here, Columbus High Blue Devils freshman trail Central 5-1. Nathaniel Nell up to the plate. Takes the first pitch inside, makes it 1-0. Nell grounds to short. He scoops it up, sends it over to first. They retire Nell. Carter Dixon up. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Struck out in the third. Fly ball into short left. Three defenders surrounded it. Nobody caught it. Runner on first now. Brings Lucas Stewart up. He fouls the first pitch back into the netting. No balls, one strike. Temperatures dropping here. It wasn't hot to begin with. Dixon goes. He's in there safe with a stolen base. Believe the pitch was called a ball. Makes it 1-1. Dixon goes again. He's in safe to third. Throw gets away. Dixon's going to score. Pitch was a strike. It's going to make it 1-2, but Columbus scores. Central now leads 5-2. One and two on Stewart. Stewart gets hit by a pitch. He trots down to first. Brings up David Ritchie. Ritchie pops it into short center. It gets down in time. It's going to be a single for Ritchie. Runners at first and second. Central's going to make the Kinetic Credit Union Smart Steps call to the bullpen. Bring in the leadoff hitter, number 6. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Columbus trails 5-2 now. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Both runners go. They're going to be in there safe. Ball one delivered to Jerez Chambers. Swing and a miss there makes it 1-1. Breaking ball lands, makes it 1-2. Jerez takes that last pitch high, makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the mitt. It's going to put Jerez down on strikes, sends Paxton Wyatt up to the plate with runners on second and third. Chance for the Blue Devils to come within one here. Wyatt fouls it off his hands on top of the central dugout. No balls, one strike. Pitch caught the outside corner. One ball and two strikes now. Breaking ball stays up, makes it 2-2. Hard ground ball, foul down the third base side. Reed Gardner makes a nice play on it barehanded, throws it back to the pitcher.
Hey, go right field right here.
Count remains 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuces. Swing and a miss. It's going to retire the home half of the 6th inning. Columbus trails 5-2. Nathaniel Nell's going to come on and pitch the 7th for Columbus. Moves Jerez Chambers over to second base. Z's at first, Lane's at short. David's still on third. Lucas Stewart's out in center. Mitchell Makepeace out and right. And Luke Bain in left. Carter Dixon's still behind the plate. He's been back there all day, working hard. Grounded back to Nell on the mound. He throws to Z. They get the first out. Nell winds and delivers. Strike one. Nell winds and delivers a 3-1 pitch low and outside. Going to send the central runner down to first. One away here. All one. Runner goes. Dixon, great throw. Tough hop. Might have had him. He gets in there safe. 2 balls, no strikes now. That one's in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Short lead at second. Takes secondary swing and a miss. Makes it 2-2. Dead ball hit by a pitch. Going to send the batter down to first. He throws his bat a little too hard into the dugout. Scrapes it on the concrete. Don't worry, it's only $400. Runners on first and second. One out here for Nell. Tries to lay down the sack bunt, fouls it back. 0-1. One and one now. Swung on, flied in the right. Chambers goes back on it from second base, makes a nice play. 2 away now. Nell delivers low. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away. Runners on first and second. Big secondary by the runner there at second base. Pitch was just outside, makes it 2-0. Big swing and a miss, makes it 2-1.
I'm saying like whenever they change out their pitchers up.
Ball forward delivered high is going to load the bases with 2 away here. Top of the 7th. Columbus freshman looking to keep it right here. Give him a chance here in the bottom of the 7th. Want to remind everybody that the varsity Blue Devils will be traveling to Shaw tomorrow. Game will not be streamed on this network. However, go out, search YouTube, find Georgia Alabama Sports, and follow them. Unless their schedule's changed, they are covering the game tomorrow. Got plenty of action around Region 1 2A. Jordan's going to have 2 with Sumter. Ground ball to short. Chesser fires to first. Z secures it. Blue Devils going to have a chance to do something here with the bottom of the 7th. But tomorrow, 5:30, Columbus travels to Shaw. Big region game, 5:30, Georgia Alabama Sports. Jordan, I believe they travel to Sumter to play 2 tomorrow. And I think it's Spencer and Kendrick also have a game. That should be a tight one. Big game tomorrow is clearly the Blue Devils at Shaw. They're both tied at the top of Region 1 2A. Early in the season. About 9-10 games in, everybody's figuring out what they have, what works in their lineup, what doesn't. The season's close to or just over a third of the way. Back to this ball game. Columbus needs 3 to tie, 4 to win here in the bottom of the 7th. facing Central. Mitchell Makepeace up. Got a 1-1 count on him. One-two count now to Makepeace. Columbus looking to make something happen. Takes it low, makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss there, gets away. Catcher throws to first. It was a little questionable, threw it high. First baseman able to stay on the bag, retires Makepeace. It's a good at bat for him. One away for Z Feggins. Hits it hard. Left field just foul. Third baseman retreats on it. He makes a nice play. It's going to be 2 down now. For Luke Main. He takes strike one. Takes the second pitch low, makes it 1-1. Maine fouls back the 2-2 pitch to stay alive. Keep Columbus's hopes alive here. 2-2, 2 outs, deuces. Takes high, runs it full. Swing and a miss. That's going to be your ball game. Columbus plays a nice game today. They take the loss 5-2. Nothing to hang your head about. Plenty of good plays. We'll move on to the next game. Reminder, varsity at Shaw tomorrow, 5:30. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. We'll see you then. Go Blue Devils.